By now, you know that Monday is daddy daycare day, so I don't run the road at all. But here are the numbers for Tuesday, March 10th, all the way through Friday the 13th. So I ran 7 total loads this week. And in this video, I'm going to show you guys each load. I want to explain the daily logistics. I'll let you know what time I got home. And at the end of this video, I'll let you know how much I made this week. This load started in my home state, so I didn't have to wake up at dawn. I actually started my first day on the road at about 9 a.m. This wasn't too far from my house. Picked this bad boy up, and I had to strap the cage down because if not, it slings all over the place, and I don't want to end up on the evening news. So that's why that's there. This bad boy was about 8,000 pounds. Most of it is obviously not in the arm or the basket, but in the actual vehicle itself, which is why I centered the vehicle over my 2 axles, which are each capable of carrying 8,000 pounds. I centered that over the axles to evenly distribute the weight. As far as securement goes, I put one chain, 170 grade chain from each chain hole to keep the weight, evenly distributed, and more importantly, keep it centralized on the trailer. I dropped off the boom lift and then shot about an hour and a half north to Massachusetts to pick up load 2 for the day. That's where things got interesting. This is load number 2 today. My navigation sent me to what it thought was this address, but it wasn't. I ended up near a school somewhere, which was interesting. A lot of small roads and streets to get through. But anyway, that detour cost me a lot of valuable time, and I wasn't able to drop this load off straight through like I planned to. Good news is I was able to tarp it and go to a third load that I was gonna pick up for the day. Yeah, this box and these 2 pipes, and a third bundle of pipes that were about 10 feet long, which I forgot to take a picture of because I was in a crazy rush by then to get there before the shipper closed. I started off my second day of the week on the road by dumping off that lumber. Top of the morning. So let me explain what's happening here. Picked that up, was supposed to drop it, but the receiver closed. By the time I picked it up, the receiver was closed, so I'm gonna go drop that off. Actually, I'm dropping that off right now. And picking up this load of steel sheets going to New Jersey. Not to mention, I also still have that box, those 2 pipes, and a 10-foot bundle of pipes going to Staten Island. So down I go to New York. I chose to go into Staten Island, New York first because I didn't realize this bundle of 2 pipes and box were due to be delivered at 7 a.m. At 7 a.m., I was still dropping off the load from the last day that I was behind on. Needless to say, I'm late. And after I get unloaded, this pissed off Goose kicks me off the property. Guy's upset at me. Okay, I'm leaving. Whatever, I'm making good time on my way to Jersey, and I'm finally not behind schedule anymore as long as I can drop this off before the receiver closes, which it looks like I'll do. I was racing the clock so much this day that I didn't have time to look for loads to take me out of Jersey closer to home. Last minute, I found 2 SUVs 45 minutes away from me in Jersey, headed back to Massachusetts, which brings me across home. Unfortunately, though, I ended up leaving Jersey empty because I forgot to always be prepared. And I'm not. I looked for cars, and there's 2 cars paying $325 going from like an hour where I am now, an hour near me, to Mass. And I'm going to Rhode Island Mass border tomorrow, so that would be perfect. It's only $325, but hey, it pays for fuel, which will probably be $50 headed home, maybe 40. And more importantly, I drop it where I'm going, so I'm making money out of here, which is the way to play the game. The thing is that I did not pack my ramps. I have my ramps that are in my trailer. They slide out of the back of my trailer. But then I have some other ramps that make it like a 20-foot runway for low cars. This load is 2 cars. One's an SUV, one's a Camry. You can't put a Camry up ramps onto a trailer when the ramps are only 8 feet long. Not long enough. It's gonna bottom out. It's gonna go like that. Done that before. Don't want to do that again. So anyway, I may be deadheading home, folks, because I was not prepared. Not really moving. It's Thursday, fresh start. Headed to Rhode Island, no more New York City traffic, and my truck is ecstatic to not be on those nasty roads. It's early in the day, and all I have to do is get loaded, strap this down, and then take a little bit of time to make a few more videos for you guys. After dropping this off, it's only an hour and 20 minutes to my next pickup, and then home, because I don't have to deliver this until Friday morning. Every load doesn't have to be strapped down till it taps out. So I'm gonna strap these down just enough to keep them from sliding. Because remember, when you put pressure down on freight, on a load with the straps, it creates pressure against the wood decking, and that creates friction, and that's what you want. The friction created by the downward pressure is what keeps this from sliding off on the highway. Finishing this week and this day with a wide load. See you Tuesday.